Hello students of standard 5th. How are you all? I hope you all are good and healthy at your home and enjoying your studies. Daymore Public School welcomes you all in e-class. Let's begin an online session of English. Myself Renuka Sishavar, your English teacher, and our today's topic is The Boy Who Borrow. The Boy Who Borrow. This chapter is taken from your English Reader Unit number 2 books. This is part 1. Before to start the lesson, I would like to ask some questions to you. Tell me, do you like reading or do you enjoy reading in your class? Reading is a hobby and reading is the key of knowledge. So, this is very good habit. This is very good hobby. So, this is a lesson of a boy whose name was Benny. He is having a very bad habit. He always borrowed the things from the others and he never returned it back. And because of this habit, something strange happened in his life. So let's see what happens with Benny. Benny loved reading. Benny loved reading. He always had his nose in a book. He has a very strong passion of reading and he never had enough to read. Benny loved reading. He always had his nose in a book and he never had enough to read. Always had his note in a book means he was always reading the book. Really, said his mother, you only take half a day to read a book. Benny, you need a book about as long as the dictionary. His mother said to him that one book you take only half a day to complete that whole book. So you need a book that about as long as the dictionary. I want a book that goes on forever, said Benny. I want a book that goes on forever, said Benny. That's the only book that will really give me enough reading because he fond of reading. Reading it is his hobby and he was very passionate about it. Benny hadn't enough money to buy a lot of books and no one gave him any except at Christmas time. He had about 8 of his own and that was all. He never get any books except Christmas time. When Christmas festival was there, only on that time he get a book in a gift. Other than in another time he didn't get it. So how many books he had? He had only 8 book. He had only 8 book of his own and that was all. So Benny borrowed books from his friends. Benny borrowed books from his friends and from the library. Please will you lend me the Island of Adventure? He asked Bill. He asked Bill. The Island of Adventure. This book he borrowed from his friend Bill. I haven't read it, he explained. I haven't read it. He asked Mary for the Secret Seven. He borrowed a book, The Secret Seven, from Mary and she lent it to him. Then he borrowed 5 on a treasure island from Henry and 2 nature books from John. John, this is the name of his friend, Mary and Bill also. But he always forgot to give them back. This is very bad habit to him that he always borrowed the books but he always forgot to give them back. At least he forgot at first. But when he saw his bookcase gradually filling up, he simply couldn't bear to give back any of the books. First of all, in starting time, he forgot. Generally, he forgot, but when he has seen that his bookcase is gradually filling up with that all books which he has borrowed from there from his friends, so he didn't. If the children asked him for them, he pretend he hadn't go them, and he was a most dishonest little boy. When their friend asked for their own books, for they are asking taking back, so he pretend that he hadn't got them and he started making excuses. He didn't want to give all those books to them. That's why he started pretending and he started making excuse. He didn't only borrow books, he borrowed a ball from Eric and a pen from Lucy. Kenneth lent him his jigsaw, and Aline lent him her new rubber. He didn't give any of them back. He always borrowed but never give them back, and the children were very cross indeed. And then something happened. One night something happened. It was something very peculiar, and peculiar it means very strange. It was something very peculiar, and Benny quite thought it was a dream. Yes, Benny thought something happened strange. Something happened with him, and he was thinking that it was just a dream. It was just a dream. He sat up in bed because he thought he heard a noise. Surely there were voices in the other room beside his room. He heard some noises, some sounds coming from the other room. So where he kept his books and toys, the noises comes from that room in the where he kept his books and all the toys. Benny slipped out of bed. He listened outside the door of the room. Yes, there were voices. It's too bad, said a voice. One voice said that it's too bad. I don't belong to Benny. He is not my owner. I don't belong to Benny. I belong to John. I belong to John. I have got his name inside me. So, so have I, said another voice. Said I belong to Bill, said a third voice. He loved me very much and read me 6 times. Now I am stuck here in Benny's self and I don't like him. These all voices are talking to each other. He cannot understand who are talking and who are saying like this. When he was thinking, then again one voice heard, I don't like him. He doesn't treat me properly either. He is turned some of my pages down to mark his place, and that's a horrid thing to do with books. What is the horrid thing to do with the books? He always turned some of pages down to mark his place, and this is the horrid things to do with books. I belong to Mary, said another voice. I was a birthday present from her mother, and she liked me very much. Now I have to stay here, though I know Mary has an empty place in her bookcase waiting for me. Let's go, said yet another voice. Why should we stay here? Let's run down the stairs and go to that little room where there is always a window left open from the cat. Come on, I won't stay here and be a borrowed book any longer. So such type of conversation and voices he heard one day, and he was very shocked when he heard this. He is not able to understand from which and from whose voices and from where these voices are coming. These all books, the books which he had borrowed from their friends, from his friends, they all books are talking to each other. They are conversing to each other. They don't want to stay with Benny. They want to go back with their to their real owner, to Mary, to Eric, to John, to Bill. So the voices are of books. Those all books are talking to each other. When Benny heard all these voices and this conversation, he became very shocked and very surprised. So this is the part 1. Rest of the lesson, rest of the part we will see in our next class. Till then, let's solve our today's assignment. This is your assignment. Books are our best friends. The values that we get from them are timeless and priceless. Do you agree with these statements? What values do you get from books? Explain in your own words. Okay, so books are our best friend. The values that we get from them are timeless and priceless. So you have to write these questions answer in your own word. Okay, the statement which is given here, do you agree with this statement or not? So write your opinion and your thinking on it, and you will solve your assignment in your notebook. We will see you in our next part. Till then, bye bye. Thank you and have a nice day.